First and foremost, did the Prophet ﷺ marry a child? Yes or no? 9 years old. That was the age of Aisha radiallahu anha when she was married to the Prophet ﷺ, and that's the first answer to the questions that you were giving. It is totally unfair to use the guidelines, our guidelines, and our standards, and our parameters to judge people 1,000 years ago. It is really impractical. In the past, things were different than they are today. People were different than they are today. A lot of rules of Islam have changed over the time. It was mentioned clearly in the Old Testament that a girl 3 years old and 1 day is suitable for marriage. It was mentioned in the New Testament, according to their sources, not our sources, that Maryam, also according to the Catholic Encyclopedia, that Maryam ﷺ was married off at the age of 12 to a 99 years old man. So why would you not criticize these things and criticize the action of the Prophet ﷺ? If you look at the history, we'll find King Saint Augustine at the year 350 ED married off a 10 years old girl. We'll find Richard II at the year 1400 ED married off a 7 years old girl. We'll find Henry VIII at the year 1500 ED, he married off a 6 years old girl. The area between, or the time between the 1929 and 1983, the Catholic Church in England allowed their priests and ministers to marry off girls starting 12 years old and older. In the US, in the 1880, the marriage age in the state of Delaware was how old? How old? Was 8 years old. In the 1880 in the US, the Prophet ﷺ did not do anything against the custom and the tradition of his people, and what he has done was up 100% absolute and all the way normal. In Islam, it is forbidden to marry off any girl under the age of puberty. Surah An-Nisa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَنْ لَمْ يَسْتَطَعْ مِنْكُمْ طَوْلًا أَنْ يَنْكِحَ الْمُحْصَنَاتِ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ فَمِمَّا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ مِنْ فَتَيَاتِكُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ. Whosoever is unable or does not have the mean to marry off a believing woman, then he could marry any believing girl. The word girl in Arabic is called fatah. Okay, and the girl in Islam is not called fatah until she reached the age of puberty. In the language, al-fatah, not the girl, not the infant, not the toddler. Al-fatah is called fatah until she reached the age of puberty. According to science, the age of puberty is any time between 9 and 15 years old. This is according to livescience.com. The girl may enter the age of puberty or the menstruation any time between 9 and 15 years old. So the Prophet ﷺ, what he did was married a girl who was actually reached the age of puberty. So he did not marry to a child.